Hi, it's Trixie, and today we're gonna check in on what the dolls are saying about the doll on the internet. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm a world famous makeup artist. The brain has died. Not damn. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm a world famous makeup artist with a passion for saying words accurately.
That's still not.
Is that
world
wrong?
famous drag queen. He's a makeup artist again.
Yeah. Oh, wrap it up. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm a world famous drag queen with a passion for makeup artistry. And I will say, a lot of the girls like to talk about the doll, the diva on the internet. And I'll also say, when it comes to making jokes, snide comments, reads, Trixie Mattel is a very soft landing place. I look insane, I act crazy, my best friend's crazy, everything about my life is crazy. So, and public. So if you wanna make fun of me, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of information available to you. I thought we would take this opportunity today to go through kind of some of the wildest, funniest things people have said about me on the internet. People on YouTube make compilations of 8 minutes of Trixie and Katya being blank, or every time Trixie said blank on the internet. And sometimes they are in my recommended. I don't watch them, but I know that they exist. We got this idea because I guess Nick probably saw it and it was like, oh, every time a drag queen dragged Trixie Mattel. And I was like, that's the one I'll watch. I mean, that's fun for me. So I thought we could check that out today. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. We have new videos all the time here. It's 2025. We're coming in hot. Every social media app is getting outlawed, and I think YouTube will be the last man standing. This is gonna be a great year for content. We have great guests, absolutely iconic videos coming, and this one's a little, let's roast the doll. Today's video is sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Last year, year before, going into this year, I've been finding that for me, talk therapy has been my way to circle my wagons. A lot of times, I'm not even sure about how I feel about something unless I have a moment to be private and talk about it. And I found that for me, BetterHelp, having an environment just to sit and talk and work through some elevator pitch of what I've been going through instead of unloading on everybody around me, has been a lot better situation. You guys know last year was not my BFF. I felt very exposed. There was a lot on my shoulders responsibility-wise. There was cameras around. It was a lot. The last couple years were the most stressed I'd ever been. And those were the years that got me into talk therapy. And it became my all right, if I know I can have a venue to talk about these things independent from anybody in my life, I knew I could make it through the week because on Friday I'm gonna get to decompress and strategize and talk about, sometimes this is corny, you guys. Sometimes for me, therapy is just the moment where I get to celebrate good things. Talk about how I feel good, and therapy's made me feel good. I've worked a lot on my ability to have difficult conversations, and for me, talk therapy's been at the middle of that. What I also love about BetterHelp is that you can access it anywhere. You can have a text conversation, a phone call. Sometimes I've been on the road where a camera conversation on a computer is not optimal, and I've even just sometimes been like, can we do it on the phone, and can I just go for a walk? Wherever I'm at, whatever level of busy I'm at, squeezing in time for my mental well-being is kind of my responsibility. BetterHelp makes it very easy. You can switch therapists at any time for any reason. I've told you guys before, one of my therapists I switched because they were on the East Coast and I was like, girl, I want mental wellness, but this 7 a.m., call time for that is giving me emotional duress. If you're struggling and you're considering therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Go to betterhelp.com/Trixie Mattel for 10% off your first month at BetterHelp with a licensed therapist. I think this is the year of you and I investing in ourselves. What do you think? But let's get back to that video. So we are gonna see what the dolls are saying about Miss Trixie Mattel. Nick grabbed a bunch of videos of people, making jokes about me, but obviously Coco and Greg, if you guys don't know Coco and Greg, they have this amazing presence on the internet where they honestly they have the social media presence I should have because they clip the best Trixie and Katya content, the best pit stop stuff, and I love them. Hi Coco and Greg, hello. So I think let's just flip on through, shall we? This is every time Drag Race girls read Trixie Mattel in the pit stop. Let's see what the girls are saying.
Speaking of mouthfuls, we have got Trixie Mattel.
Damn, you don't have to read me. I was just in an Amazon swimsuit.
Now I've come full circle on the fantasy of knowingly being in drag and wearing something that's stupid.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sorry, that one is so funny. Morgan McMichaels, who kind of has the most penetrating, resting bitch face you've ever seen in your life. I love Morgan because I try to with her and she's not interested in letting me have it. She doesn't want to break. I try to woo woo with her and she's just I love that. Oh God, COVID.
you kind of only settle on whose personality do I like around episode 3 or 4. Oh, am I boring you?
You guys, I think Katya is funny and interesting, but I listen to that piece of shit talk for sometimes 10 hours a day. Every moment can't be the beat drop, all right? Sometimes you gotta yawn.
When I lip
synced on season 7, what did you think of me? I mean, weren't you just taken?
I saw what a threat to entertainment.
Sorry, can I just say something? COVID was tough. We all learned to film. My lighting and my cameras and my sound were better than everyone else's during COVID. Look at that. Recording myself for the pit stop with the colored gel background with the ring light. I'm sorry. All these other drag queens struggling to plug in their fucking MacBook Pros.
I liked Kiara, but she's also just like very tall, skinny, and confident, and that is just like a life I will never ever live.
It's great.
Oh, did Naomi tell you?
That's a good read. See, that's a good read. And we all can agree that Naomi makes us all look short and ugly.
Season 9 was the first season of Drag Race. I didn't even know who you were, which is wild because I know you're so famous.
That was fun. That was fun. Priyanka was a great pit stop guest.
Do you sew? I forget.
Yes, I do. Can I say, you know what's bogus about this clip?
Sew that?
Violet didn't sew that thing either. So none of us sewed our clothes. So why am I being vilified as the non-sewer? It's always the fashion girls who it's like, I'm the fashion girl. Really? Because you're kind of the shopping girl. Going to Century City Mall does not make you the fashion girl. So like I said that to Violet, who actually is the fashion girl. Can I tell you guys, it's so funny that a lot of these are COVID clips, because guess who's giving COVID drag today? Isn't she lovely? Look at, damn. I love to make videos. Okay.
I really look at you right now and I go, wow, that's a lot.
By the way, you know, listen, can I tell you that you know you wear too much makeup when Bianca Del Rio has jokes about how you wear a lot of makeup? That's how you know. Step away from the brush, Janine.
Just because somebody's good one day, don't mean the next day.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, you're a perfect example of that.
Bianca is so funny. I love having Bianca as a guest. She's so funny. Monet's back on the pit stop right now, you guys. Make sure you watch Monet. She's so good. Do you guys remember Monet, the exchange rate pre-COVID? Do you remember how fun that was? I love that show. I love Monet. Snatch Game is a hard thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my God. First of all, can I tell you guys this? I remember this day because Bob and I were supposed to switch outfits for this. And so I'm wearing one of Bob's outfits. And then she flat out didn't wear the outfit I gave her. So thanks, Bob.
I mean, you can win and not have shown your best work. But a lot of the
Dayla looks pretty good here. Must have been a full moon or something. Okay, I know this is supposed to be reading me, but I like a lot of these outfits.
No shade to tiny little queens too. Like, you know, much love to all the
Trixie Mattels.
Yeah.
Bob coming on my show and coming from me, she really is a traitor. What is she wearing though? Let me put on my couch jacket and my long casual hair. Like, what is she wearing? Thought this was about reading me. She looks like she got made over and we're here. Red, white, and boo.
Ooh, I did not live. I'm sorry.
You thought of that one. Did your joke writers write that for you?
Okay, see, this is where I look. Look at how amazing Manila looks. Amazing. And look at me in my, I like this dress, but it is like a little Austin Powers dress. I remember filming this and she walked in that outfit and being like, shit, she looks fucking great.
I love an All-Star season, except for All-Stars 3 for some reason.
Wait, okay, let me read myself. What is that hair? What is that nice buttery hair? Whatever happened to that girl? It's a little, that 70s show, The Mom.
How old are you?
26.
How old do you think I am?
Can I just say, I don't know what it is. Maybe I look old. Maybe I'm just fucking bald and my drag looks old. These younger drag queens think I'm 75 years old. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm not 25. I'm not 75. I'm not a girl, not yet a woman.
Probably Shangela's All-Star season.
Yeah, I was also in at Laganja.
Okay, that's the best kind of read. When somebody references like season 3 of All Stars and forgets that I'm in it. That's the read. Laganja, you know you're up for that.
Every time I hang out with you, it takes about like 15 minutes for me to find your actual eyes.
I love Raja, guys. One time I did a summer in P-Town with Raja. She was the 7 o'clock show and I was the 8:30. Hi Raja, if you're watching this, we had two, come on the channel. Raja, come on, before it's curtains. So we had the two corresponding vanities and we would sit and get ready and she would get ready in like 30 minutes and look incredible. She would have like a marijuana cookie and a bottle of wine and perform and looked and did great. Can't relate. Can you imagine doing marijuana and performing? That sounds like a fucking nightmare. We've talked about on this channel doing a video where I like smoke weed and do something. I don't think I could do it. I think that's a nightmare. And these drag queens all do edibles and lip sync.
I look like I was on Drag Race in 1955.
And you look like it. But
Simone, you know you're too pretty to say that sideways shit. Okay, that's bullying.
We're in the industry of selling illusion and fantasy.
Yeah.
Illusion and
I
fantasy.
know what you're saying.
Like this. Even if it's not the best.
Can I just tell you guys, I know a lot of crazy f***ing people. I know Katya, I know Tammy Brown. Bibi Zahara Benet is the craziest f***ing person I've ever met in my life. It's everything you think it's gonna be. She is just off the f***ing rails. She's a nutcase. Love it.
I personally would never wear it ever, but
Well, it's not your style.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't
don't
handle
think
it.
you would look good
Well,
in
plus
it.
she'd have.
She's so f***ed up. Bibi just said, it's not your style. I don't think you'd look good in it. She's so f***ed up.
Have to take it in for me.
No, that would be a stretch.
Oh,
After you had like 4 corsets on.
Damn.
You're the blueprint. You really are. It's just like going on Drag Race, doing awful, and then becoming famous after the fact.
I love when the girls are like, oh, you inspire me because my career is also a nightmare. And it can go somewhere. You guys should have been there when Miss Maddie Morphosis, this wig she had on was so big in person and physically demanding. We kept having to take breaks and I would go lift up the hair to give her neck like a break. Straight men, they always have it so hard. Drag is hard. She looks great though. What am I doing with my eye makeup? That looks horrible. Look at the black going straight up. What am I doing? You know these TikToks that are like, my brow blindness, my makeup blindness. I could do that like every 6 months. This was what, maybe 2 years ago? I'm like, that eyeliner looks crazy. Look at that wig. That's a human hair wig that James made. That's a human wig.
And I've never had a hair malfunction out of drag.
That's true, because you don't have any.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it was implied.
But they need to know.
This is the thing about the pit stop. I go on here and I'm like, look at her. Isn't she incredible? Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she stunning? Look at her. She's an author. She's a mother. She's a woman. And then I'll say something like, don't you think that her really cool shoes make you think of my shoes? And these bitches are always like, no. No matter how much I try to set them up to compliment me, they would f***ing never. They can never. It's too much of a heavy lift.
Here's the thing. It has to go through an ugly phase before it gets pretty. I was looking at you when I said that.
Did you see? They all plot for my downfall. Oh, it's Violet. Gird your loins, people. I like this dress. I can't believe Violet was there and I wore this dress.
Most people 21 years old on Drag Race, they're supposed to be some kind of learning curve where they look like You really didn't do that, huh?
Luckily we timed it just right. You, however, my God.
You guys, I don't know what it is about Violet. No matter how long I've known her, no matter how many times we work together, she will scare the out of me for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. I don't know what it is. Her and RuPaul will forever just scare the life out of me. I think it's just trauma. Trauma.
I actually like this look that you have on today.
Not the actually.
See, I actually like this look. They all fucking do this to me. I actually liked it. Violet looks amazing though, doesn't she? I know. When you look at Violet, she says this to you, you go, I deserve it. I shouldn't even be here with you. I'm sorry.
This is you. I mean, down to the scuffed white shoe.
The drag queens hate my go-go boots. All drag queens hate my white go-go boots. They hate them. They hate white go-go boots. They hate them. Now Sabrina Carpenter wears them. Everyone loves them. You're all fucking welcome.
You go to the mall. Is that where you got this?
No, I got it online.
Online?
Do you see how I can't even like joke with her because she scares me so much? She's like, oh, did you get this dress at the mall? And I go, no, I got it online. Like I'm meeting her at DragCon. I gotta like figure out my ability to be mean to her. I gotta figure that out.
I feel like this is your vibe, no?
Oh, this is when she said, okay. This is when Nina West wore that rainbow outfit and Violet said, I feel like this look is your vibe. That was, other than like the abuse I endured as a child, this was pretty much one of the most scarring moments of my life. This was crazy. And I thought, oh, she's reading, girl. She's tossing the comedic ball to me, girl. But no, she said it like, I thought of you. I thought this was just like something you'd wear. It's so f***ed up. Okay, I look incredible in this episode. I mean, let's just be honest. This orange dress with this crazy updo, this looks f***ing great.
Right now, I'm giving like plus size plastique.
I see it, and I think I look like Hayden Panettiere.
I was thinking more like Nina West.
Damn, you look like Nina West. I have to say, if someone says you look like blank and that's the whole read, you know?
If you always are giving 10, how do you top yourself?
I've been trying to figure out how to top myself for years.
Well, figure out how to get to 10 first, babe.
I don't think Mistress Isabel Brooks is capable of not reading. I think she's an accelerated full-time reader. Even when she's not reading, she has Audible, she's doing audiobooks, she's always reading. Is she still uploading on Mondays? Catch me outside, bitch. 6 other days of the week.
I filmed 4 years ago. Not to be rude, I can't even imagine how you feel.
Okay, have you guys seen the beginning of Jurassic Park when they bring the helicopter down and they're all like, cover up the dig? And they're trying to cover the skeleton bones with their little makeup brushes? Is that me? Am I mother? Am I the mother? I'll tell you what, you know what? I might be the mother, but moms have good credit. Okay, I look crazy here. Sometimes on the pit stop, I get real confident. It's the middle of the season. I'm digging the back of my closet. And I guess on this day I said, give me my gorgeous perm wig, give me my glasses and my disco jacket. Crazy. But Jane looks fucking crazy too.
You're a hometown hero. What, there are like 2 people in Wisconsin. One's your sister, one's your uncle.
Well, the two most famous gay people were me and Jeffrey Dahmer, and I think I'm slowly pulling ahead.
You're kind of giving Jeffrey Dahmer.
Damn, not her saying you're giving Jeffrey Dahmer on the pit stop. Maybe I'm from Milwaukee, you guys. We don't get down like that. That is not funny where I'm from, but good for you, sis. Good luck playing in Milwaukee.
As you say all the time, and you exemplify with your drag, all drag is valid.
I know that all drag is valid is meant to be uplifting. If you leave the home in a wig and someone says all drag is valid to you, you better just go lay down in the ditch and cover yourself with mud because it's over, bitch. It's really over. Get in your house, cover yourself with a comforter and lay down in the dark because bitch, it's over. They take it back. Plain looks really great, doesn't she? This makeup is beautiful.
It feels really good to not have Trixie here. That's what makes it feel good.
I know. And
There's
you know
some,
that
like,
she's
dark
not
presence looming over us.
I know,
It's
an
like-
albatross.
Damn. See, two people can read each other, but then they can join forces and pass the read to someone else. I think that's beautiful. That's the United Nations of drag.
Trying to sell us something.
Trying to sell us something, T.
That's crazy. The way you assume, that's just... I don't even assume you have a TV, bitch. Okay, I'm not even assuming you have power at your house. Are you proud of me? You kind of ate that.
Oh, see, girl, if you can get Mistress Isabel Brooks to say, girl, you kind of ate that to your read, you are a huge good for you. That's like Gordon Ramsay trying your veal and saying it's like not bad. Girl, Miss Coco and Greg really making it easy. I can't imagine. I think of people who make these compilations and I'm like, what is that life? I mean, this is a depressive amount of work. You have to, I don't want to say steal, rip all these videos from the internet and then start combing through them and chopping them all up. And you kind of have to have like a running Rolodex of like what you've seen on the internet. This is a very special talent people have. It's very cool. It's just weird that you can monetize it. I think that's weird, but I love compilations, of course. Me like high at 2 a.m. watching like Flavor of Love compilations, of course.
A lot of people clock your makeup, but I totally get it. You know, you're just painting for the back of the room, which makes sense because that's where your audience collects if you remember to lock the door.
Can I say that that's a little long for a read? I mean, girl, if we're doing Call Me Ishmael and like 70 pages of double spaced to get to the punchline, it's a little flowery.
Trixie Mattel, you know what? She is so easy to read. Let's just skip over her. It's fine. It's all good. We don't need to even go there.
Damn, Chad's right.
Trixie, I don't care if you said, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh my God, you guys, this was so crazy. I remember this like it was yesterday. I think I was being too woke. I felt really weird about Derek being this drunk on stage. I felt like, is this okay? Like, I don't know if I was that drunk. I want somebody to like hit the trap door, but the audience loved it and people online loved it. So maybe I was being more concerned than the people it concerns, which is not the vibe of this year. Oh my God, me and James.
Moments where like you'd put on like a different color eyelid and act like you did something.
Oh, I'm like, did you guys even recognize me when I walked in? They're like, you changed your lip liner. And I'm like, I'm a new person.
You guys, James is unironically one of my favorite channels. She is out here doing it for herself. That sounds like a read. But I mean, she's out here in full drag, recording and styling wigs, and like her channel's great.
Trixie is a fan favorite, thanks to Katya.
Damn. Okay, can we all just stop? This was the wrong thing to wear. What I have on my head, the hair, this is a Donald Trump wig. This is awful. This is awful. I don't know what I'm about to say, but the real read is just me wearing this wig. This is horrible. I'm sorry.
Have you ever had someone in your life who's a horrible singer who's pursuing music?
Damn. Sometimes the read is a self-read.
And if you have every color lip liner, you can make any color lipstick work.
Anything can happen.
Anything. Not to mention with liners, you can totally change the color of a lipstick.
You absolutely can.
I will beat the out of you. You know, I thought you were being sincere for the first half of that.
She's such a you guys. I hate her so much.
But I think the lip is fine.
Excuse me now, 1 second.
The lip is crazy. I look crazy. If you guys want to see me react to all my season 7 looks, here it is. And I also reacted to all my All-Stars looks. So the self-reckoning for that pretty much already happened. I've accepted it. I've moved on. This is just what happens when you go on television looking crazy when you're 25 years old.
Because you know when you do highlights, then all of a sudden the deep parts of your eye makeup look deeper?
I know.
I fucking hate it here. I hate this job.
Do you guys see when I try to talk about like makeup or anything, she makes fun of me for being earnest.
I have these mental moments of like, I would like to freeze frame this moment. This
Sure.
is maybe one of the best times I'll ever feel in my life.
Have you thought about scrapbooking?
What am I wearing here? What is she wearing though? Like when I watch like I look crazy, but look at what this fucking bitch is wearing.
Stood there like Trixie did and maybe I would have won.
Oh my God, I love Kennedy. You guys, Kennedy will just read you to, oh my God, that's me with hair. That's a different person. Whatever happened to that little girl? If I ever do Drag Race again, RuPaul will go, what will you just say, little Brian? And it'll just be me from season 7 of Drag Race.
I hate when people call me Isabel
That's like pet peeve.
Really?
Yeah, like I wanted to reach over and just choke you.
Oh my God, I thought
But
it
you
was
are
like-
giving like Jeffrey Dahmer today, so I'm kind of scared, so I will be on my best behavior.
This is the wig from that episode with the little hat on. This is that exact wig. Isn't that horrible? I went to work that day and Drag and said, give me my men's surfer wig. What the fuck?
Well, did you see us force Marsha into makeup? What did you think of my symmetry in that video?
It was on par with what I expected.
I love Mistress Isabel Brooks. She is so shady and she is an amazing makeup artist. Wow, wow, wow. If you guys ever see her in real life, that makeup, you can't even look away. It's like transfixing.
This outfit was the first time I ever felt gorgeous. This, but you have, listen, shut up. Okay, stop. You didn't laugh at Katy Perry. Okay, come on.
This is the problem, you guys. When you are a famous person, you can look back and say, oh, I hated my stylist at that time. Oh, my label was wanting me to do this. Oh, my character in that movie looked funny. When it's just you and it's you pulling outfits, there's a lot of margin for personal error. Okay.
I worked at an Ulta, I worked at a Sephora, I was with Mac for 5 years.
Also was Olive back in the 80s?
Oh my God.
See the exchange rate? I love the exchange rate. Bring it back. Let her speak.
Drag Queen Wrestling Night. Me versus you. Mick versus Violet. Trixie versus Katya. Katya is destroying Trixie. First of all, Trixie's bow-legged. First of all, let's start there. Okay, no, she's pigeon-toed. Pigeon-toed, same. Oh yeah,
It's
right,
pigeon-toed and bow-legged. And can I say, this is not even a read. Katya would murder me. That bitch might be insane, but she is pretty much all muscle. 90% muscle, 10% like anger.
If someone asked me Trixie Mattel nice, I would say Trixie is a hard worker and Trixie does not. Colleen, I can't.
I love that. Is Trixie Mattel nice? She's a hard worker. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I don't think she's like particularly like, Santa Trixie Mattel. But I do think she's lovely and she's always nice to me. She's sweet to me every time we talk.
She speaks to me every time we talk. Am I the devil? Am I the devil? Well, I think we've seen just about enough of this. I guess we've figured out that I'm rude, mean, overweight, irrelevant, and I have terrible makeup skills, but I think we kind of knew a lot of that already. Thank you guys for joining me today on the channel. If you have any favorite spicy Trixie reads, please comment them below. I will not be reading them, but I'll see you next week on the channel. Bye.